sacrifice my mind, my heart, or my body to do IRL streaming. I want to make sure I'm doing it really healthily, that I'm never doing something that would hurt me. That's bad. Don't do that. I really want to go to this milk place someday. Oh, I really want to go. It's got pancake soft serve with maple syrup. Do I need this right now? I really don't need this right this second, but we should remember we might have to come back here on our way home because I need to get myself a treat. I need to get myself a special treat tonight to make myself feel better about my my diagnosis and everything. Anyway, we might need it. We might need it. But anyway, so I was telling my mom that because that's a thing that can happen with IRL streaming. Once you're out and about and you're walking too much or you're pushing yourself too hard. And I was telling her, I'm I feel like this is I failed that because now here I am with this diagnosis and blah, 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 blah. Well, now that I found out that all my allergies are to inside things, and I'm remembering the timeline, I first started having trouble with my voice back in June, and I wasn't even doing IRL streaming yet in June. Maybe every week or so. Oh my God, look guys, a Cybertruck. But yeah, I wasn't even really doing that yet. When the voice stuff started, I was inside doing streams indoors almost all the time. So then I was oh my God, when I found out that all of my allergies are to inside things, it's really the IRL streaming was probably the healthiest thing I could do because it's getting me out of my house and away from my allergens. Isn't that insane? So literally, the IRL streaming is the healthiest thing I can be doing. As long as I'm trying to be really mindful of how I'm speaking, and especially once I start the vocal therapy and can get some really good help with exactly how should I be speaking to be optimally healing for the polyps. Oh my God. Legitimately, this is exactly that's the thing that's oh my God, that's amazing. How that's the one really, it's so funny. I've gotten so much good news about stream and then so much bad news about my health all at the same time. It's kind of wild. My heart can't quite take it. They look like monstrosities on the road, right? Cybertrucks are so stupid. I'm sorry. I know some people like them. But my thought is, especially in New York, it's one thing if you had them in a suburb or somewhere with lots of wide open spaces, but look how narrow our streets are. And you're gonna try to have a Cybertruck? That's so stupid. It's so dumb. Ooh, there's a really fun rooftop here. There's a really fun rooftop there. We might do that on our way back up. I'm not sure what all we're even gonna do. I know I'm heading down to 19th Street because I want to show you guys there's a whiskey tasting and I want to see if we can go do it. But yeah, so the IRL streaming was actually the smartest thing I could have done because I'm pretty sure what happened was this developed because of my gaming streams. Remember how I used to say all the time oh my God, I just realized I'm practically screaming right now. I'm talking so loud. And it's so crazy to think back and remember that and kind of think to myself, oh my gosh, I think that's what it was. I was allergic to things in my apartment, not just the cats, but also dust mites, and I'm allergic to cockroaches and mice as well. Not that there's tons of cockroaches and mice in my apartment, but it's one of those things where I've got indoor allergies, and then I'm sitting inside talking loud for 4 to 6 hours a day. Wild. Tamir, I'm proud that I started writing apprenticeship interview questions today. On Wednesday, I'm attending a hospitality. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, Tamir, I'm so proud of you. That's incredible. Hope you're well today, Phoenix. Sending you all the good vibes, all the good vibes. Reminds me of a DeLorean, but not for everyone, but very unique. Yeah, that's the thing. It is the only thing that really annoys me about it